Welcome to the Fluid Power Forum, a podcast of the National Fluid Power Association. I'm your guest host on the CONEXPO floor, Ben Brown, and I'm here to interview interesting people who are moving fluid power technology forward at the 2026 CONEXPO-CON trade show. Here with me now is Bruce Riley from Ultra Clean Technologies Corp. to talk about his CONEXPO-CON experience, as well as what his company is exhibiting and the value that it brings to you, the listener. Thanks for joining me today, Bruce. How's your CONEXPO experience been?
Well, Ben, so far it's been wonderful. As you know, the show started on a Tuesday. We were super busy both Tuesday, Wednesday, and so far this morning we've had many existing customers come up to the booth and then a whole host of new potential customers. So it's always good for us. We've been doing this show for a little over 25 years, and it's great to be in the fluid power industry and exhibiting our products here.
It absolutely is, and I mean that's half the fun coming out to things like this, being able to actually meet the people that you're talking to, putting faces to the names on the screen, and making all those good connections. Yeah, so as you've been here, what are some of the new products and innovations that you've seen? Any new things that are worth mentioning for fluid power?
So from other companies is what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've walked the show a little bit, and you always see things that are new and exciting. We've seen a new hydraulic hose trailer for making assemblies that gets pulled behind a truck type of thing. So a little bit different than the traditional van network that you would see for making hose assemblies on site. So that's very innovative. And we constantly see new companies exhibiting at CONEXPO. So it's not always the same companies.
It's always good to get that little bit of a mix. And don't worry, we are here to talk about your company as well. So let's kind of focus in on Ultra Clean right now. So let's talk about your exhibit and what you brought to show.
Okay, thank you. So with Ultra Clean, our products are either cleaning hydraulic hoses and tubes. They don't have to be for hydraulic service necessarily, but for here at this show, right, it's mainly fluid power and hydraulic, and also encapsulating the end of a hose or tube after it's been cleaned using heat shrink technology. So this year, and with just about every time we do a CONEXPO, we're always gearing up with new products to introduce at the show. So for this year, we've brought 3 new products, and all of them are here, and people are excited about them. One product that we've never made before is a stem lubricant. So when you're inserting a hose stem, whether it's industrial or hydraulic, a lot of times you need to have a lubricant to make that insertion easier. So we have one for industrial applications and one for hydraulic applications. Both are biodegradable, safe to the user, safe for a hydraulic system or an industrial hose, wherever that would be going, whether it's food grade or just in a general purpose industrial application. So our lubricants are clean, biodegradable, and will not harm the environment. So we're a little bit different than our competitors in that space. Custom nozzles. We have a custom nozzle program for applications where our traditional nozzles may not work that great, and it's a patented technology where we 3D print an insert to fit perfectly with the customer's application, and that goes into a nozzle shell with a retaining ring, so we can make custom nozzles inexpensively and turn them around between 24 to 48 hours. So that's very cool. And then one of our main products is something called an ultra loader. New technology for rapid firing projectiles for doing production hose assemblies or tube assemblies, all PLC controlled, and that's been a big hit at the show as well.
Sounds like a huge show for all of you over at Ultra Clean, breaking new ground with new lubricants, and just all the flexibility, all the use cases, and all the different environments that you're talking about. Sounds like this can be used for just about anything.
Yeah, a lot more applications than just fluid power, a lot of aerospace applications, food and beverage applications, any place where you have a round tube, whether it be a hose or some type of metal tubing, stainless steel, carbon steel, where contamination is an issue and it needs to be removed. Our products do a great job of making that tube or hose clean.
Sounds like there are a lot of places that you can be. And finally here, where can our listeners go to learn a little bit more about you and your company?
So our website is www.ultracleantech or technologies.com, and they can see all the products on that website, applications, videos. And one other thing that we do live for our customer base, we do training, and I do that via a webinar, teaching our customers about contamination, where it comes from, how it gets into a hose or a tube, how to properly assemble the hydraulic hose, and removing contamination during that process. And we back everything up with independent test reports, and it's basically a certification program for our distributors.
Sounds like an extremely helpful set of resources. Thank you very much, Bruce, for taking the time.
Okay, Ben, thank you. Bye-bye.
That's going to wrap things up for this mini episode of the Fluid Power Forum podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any of the other podcasting services, and leave a review. It makes a huge difference for us, and it helps us continue growing the show. Also, remember to follow us on LinkedIn at the National Fluid Power Association. I'm your guest host, Ben Brown, reminding you to join us next time in the forum.